We got to cheer for the last row, too. Yay! Every one of our students showed up for pinning this year, and I'm always so happy by that they get the opportunity to celebrate not only with their classmates that they've been on this journey with for 4 years, but with their family and friends who have supported them and who have also been on this long 4-year journey. So thank you all for showing up, not only tonight, but every day and night over the last 4 years, because our students would not be successful without their support system at home. So we appreciate you. My name is Erica Blumenstock. I am the program director and faculty member in the nursing program. I wanted to take just a few moments to give a brief introduction of our faculty up here. We have Anita Powers, who is our awesome simulation lab coordinator, and she keeps this program moving on along, so she is instrumental. Next to her, I have Destiny Wilson, Dr. Heather Brown, Dr. Kelly Whittington, Dr. Deborah Penrod, and Miss Nancy McNitt. And again, it's a great team to work with here at SIU, and it takes all of us to do our jobs each and every day. There's other people here today that I wanted to recognize that are part of why our nursing program is successful. The Dean of Health and Human Science, Dr. Robert Morgan, is back there. He has been so supportive of our program, and we are ladies that have high standards here of faculty. So we go to the dean quite often asking for, can we do this? How do we do this? And most times he is there and says, whatever it takes to help this program be successful, our college wants to do. So we are very thankful for the support of the university, but specifically the College of Health and Human Sciences. We also have another instrumental person that helps get our students out here in Southern Illinois, specifically at SIH, which has been a wonderful partner, and that's Miss Heather Julian. And she deserves a round of applause because she she's another one that I would say sometimes daily when it's high volume periods, faculty are reaching out to her. And she's another one that I don't know that she's ever said no. So we appreciate her assistance in getting our students into the clinical area. I also know, and I'm not going to be able to mention you by name, we have a lot of preceptors out here today, and they're instrumental to having high quality clinical experiences throughout the program. So if you're a preceptor that has worked with our students, we want to give you just a brief round of applause because we do appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to do a lot of talking tonight because our students have done a wonderful job planning our pinning ceremony. I want to make sure we have enough time for all of their recognition. But next up, I'd like to invite to the podium Dr. Kelly Whittington to give a little bit of context on why our profession has a pinning ceremony to recognize our nursing students.
Good evening to my faculty, my friends, our honored guests, but most importantly to this graduating Bachelor's of Science in Nursing class of 2026. Tonight we gather for a tradition that's both deeply personal and historically significant, the nursing pinning ceremony. This ceremony marks more than the completion of your degree. It symbolizes that transition from student to professional nurse, from learning the art of nursing to living it every day. The history of nursing stretches back thousands of years. It's rooted in compassion, service, and human connection. But modern nursing as we know it began to take shape in the 19th century through the work of Florence Nightingale. During the Crimean War, Nightingale transformed patient care by emphasizing sanitation, observation, which is assessment, and evidence-based practice. She became known as the lady with the lamp because she walked hospital halls at night caring for wounded soldiers. More importantly, she established the idea that nursing was not simply a task, but a respected profession grounded in knowledge, skill, and compassion. From these early beginnings, nursing continued to evolve through the dedication of countless nurses who have served during wars, epidemics, natural disasters, and moments of profound social change. Nurses have become advocates, educators, researchers, leaders, and healers. They stood beside the bedside during the most difficult moments of human life, birth, illness, recovery, and death, and became the trusted presence that patients and families depend on. As future BSN prepared nurses, you enter this profession at a critical time. Your generation will help address healthcare disparities, improve patient safety, strengthen mental health care, and shape a more equitable healthcare system. You'll be called upon not only to care for patients, but to lead, innovate, educate, and inspire. While your education has prepared you with knowledge and clinical skill, your character is what will define you into the kind of nurse you will become. Tonight, as you receive your nursing pin, remember that you are joining a profession built on courage, resilience, and humanity. You carry forth a legacy that began long before us, and you will help shape what nursing becomes into the following generations. To my graduates, congratulations on this extraordinary accomplishment. Your hard work, your dedication, and your perseverance have brought you to this moment. May you wear your pin with pride. May you serve with compassion, lead with integrity, and never lose sight of that profound difference that one nurse can make in the life of another human being. Welcome to our profession. I think I'm going to turn it over to our student speaker at this point, which is Aiden. Come on up, Aiden.
Good evening and welcome, friends and family. I'd like to begin by thanking all of you for your attendance on such an important day for us all. I'm going to follow it up by saying that my name is Aiden Rademacher, and I have developed a bit of a reputation for having short shift reports. And much like my shift reports, this will be done in 5 minutes, maybe even less. And to my nursing professors behind me, no, this will not be an SBAR format. I think I've done enough of that. Today marks the end of a beginning, a first step, if you will. One that took 4 years, at least 6 lab sections, 9 clinical courses, approximately 576 assigned clinical hours, and last but not least, more interprofessional education days than I can remember attending. Today has been a day that has been long awaited by each of us here. I am proud to announce that we have all made it. Much like the careers we will be entering, nursing school has been a time of the good, the bad, and most certainly the ugly. Each of us here has been seen at our highest of our highs and the lowest of our lows. We have all formed a bond together, first as students, taking prerequisite classes of various utility, and then formed them next as nursing students, which is probably one of my favorite bonds because that means I have more people I can have really weird discussions with. I swear nursing students are some of the few people where you could see them out in the town, have a few drinks, enjoy some good music, and then have a sincere discussion about using fecal transplantation as a method of C. diff prevention, and no one will bat an eye. Maybe get a Google. But these bonds, I will never forget them in all their glory and all the C. diff discussions. Today, however, our bond deepens once more. We move together now, not just as nursing students, but as nurses. But to me, you all mean more than that. I could not have made it through this program without the help of all of you, both in and out of this program. To all of you, I am honored, more than you could ever know, to consider you all a part of my Saluki family. And I cannot wait to see what you all do across the US, wherever you may go. I am proud to be a part of you. Thank you all.
Thank you. This next part of the pinning ceremony is always a fun part of the ceremony, and it's the senior superlatives. And this is a student-driven and students selected for the superlative awards. So I'm going to ask Maj Wright to come to the stage and Kimberly Baradas.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Maj. I'm the president of the student RSO. And today we were doing the superlatives. I'm going to let Kim start because I don't want her to see hers. So.
Okay, so for most likely to have a panic attack during clinicals, we have Kyan. Come on up. Woo!
And now for class cheerleader, we have Kimberly Baradas.
For most likely to travel the world, it is Amy Bruss. Come on up.
Now for most compassionate, we have Kennedy Colored.
For most likely to argue with a provider, it's got to go to Chelsea Duke.
For best test taking strategy, we have Gloria Neola.
For most tired, we have Grace. Come on up, Grace and Nola.
For most likely to arrive to class on time, we have Paige Francis.
For our caffeine queen, we got to give it to Madison.
Next, for ladies' man, we have Cody Harmon.
For our gentle giant, we have Zach, his twin.
For most likely to survive clinical rotation, we have Hunter Havens.
For most likely to be a nurse educator, we have Maria Hernandez.
For most cheerful, we have Kayla Knott. Oh, you messed up the red. What is that? You go ahead and say that one.
For most likely to retire early, we have Logan Kirkpatrick.
What's next? For most likely to use all exam time, we have Fallon Langdon.
For most likely to sit in the back, we have Kaylin.
For party animal, we have Lauren. I forgot to say her last name already. I don't want to say it wrong.
For Miss Muscles, we have Megan Meadows.
For early bird, we have Leslie Morales.
For most likely to go above and beyond, we have Ellie Mueller.
For most likely to steal your pen, we have Deja Norris.
Woo woo! For most likely to get her last name mispronounced, it's gonna be Grace Pape? Pape!
For most likely to finish shift report in 5 minutes, we have Aiden Rodemaker.
For our fastest med pass, we have Aubrey Ritter.
And now for Mr. Muscles, we have Jack Scoville.
Now, we can't be a college without two party animals. Let's bring out Rachel Speakman.
For night shift warrior, we have Alyssa Thompson.
For most likely to catch a provider's mistake, we have Allie Toller.
For most likely to be fashionably late, we have Kirsten Utley.
For most likely to communicate with Gen Z slang, we have Maria Vicente.
For charting champion, we have Ali Vittorio.
For super early bird, we have Angela Wiseman. Angelina, sorry.
Now, for most likely to move to Florida, we have Kirsten Wright.
For pretty boy, we have Maj Martinez Ra.
For most likely to say only one more shift, Maddox Yates.
And for best patient advocate, we have Jillian Young.
And now we'll be handing the mic off to Dr. Heather Brown for student recognition.
Well, thank you. Tonight we celebrate much more than graduation. Tonight we recognize resilience, sacrifice, leadership, compassion, and the incredible journey that these students have taken to reach this moment. This graduating class has demonstrated excellence not only in the classroom and the clinical setting, but throughout SIUC community as well. Among this class, there are student leaders, there's honor students, there's scholarship recipients. You can stand whenever you. Okay. So we have honor students, we have scholarship recipients, musicians, mentors, advocates, and future nurse leaders. These students have served as officers and leaders within the Student Nurses Association. Keep standing. The undergraduate, keep standing. Undergraduate student government, cultural organizations, service organizations, honor societies. This class includes senators, presidents, vice presidents, secretaries, fundraising chairs, event coordinators, AHEC scholars, honor students. We also have students involved with the African Student Unit, the Hispanic Latino Student Council, LMDP, Sigma Theta Tau, SIU Marching Band and Percussion Ensemble. That's just to name a few. Not to mention the last one, the Saluki Alliance Against Sexual Assault. Big one. So give a round of applause for these students right here. Very good. As faculty, we've had the privilege of watching this group grow into compassionate, capable nurses. We've watched them encourage one another after difficult exams. I taught med surg, I know. After difficult exams, they've supported each other through the stressful semesters and continue showing up even when things felt overwhelmed. That's the heart of nursing, showing up anyways. Okay. This evening, I would also like to give a special recognition to 4 students who have demonstrated exceptional leadership in preparing for tonight's pinning. So if Maj, Amy, Ellie, and Kim could come up to the front. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. So these students stepped forward tonight and took ownership of planning this event tonight. Many details and down to the brochures, to the PowerPoints, to the healthy snack options, to the balloon arch. These 4 students, all right, they took the lead. So behind every successful event, there are people willing to lead quietly, organize, problem solve, and serve others. And these students did just that. So a little token of our appreciation.
Okay.
So thank you. You guys can sit. You can sit. All right, and finally, to our graduates, you've earned this moment. You have worked through long nights, early morning, difficult exams, emotional clinical days, self-doubt, exhaustion, and moments where you probably wondered if you could keep going. But you did. You made it. You guys are going to be all right, okay? Your patients may never remember every medication you have given or every task you completed, but they will remember how you made them feel during some of the hardest moments of their lives. So go out, save lives, continue to support each other, and remember where you started from, okay? Congratulations. Okay, I got you. All right, and then we're going to keep the good vibes going, and we're going to get off to Dr. Penrod.
All right. Hang on just a moment. I have to get my glasses out. So, like Dr. Brown said, I'm Debbie Penrod, and I have the distinct honor of presenting the Daisy Award to one of our 2026 graduates. For people who aren't familiar with the Daisy Award, this award is given to students and nurses who show extraordinary compassion and care toward others during their student experience or their experience with their patients. So we have a student this year who exhibited these qualities, as was described by the student's preceptor this past fall. The preceptor remarked that the student was a pleasure to work with, consistently professional, pleasant, and friendly, through caring for patients who were combative, deteriorating rapidly, and struggling with substance abuse. This student maintained a calm and helpful demeanor. The preceptor described 2 incidents in which this student excelled in care and compassion. This is her quote. "We had a patient newly diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He was struggling with hospital-acquired delirium. He wanted to go outside. The student looked past the countless tasks in our day and focused on what was most important for that man at that moment. The student took him outside in a wheelchair on a beautiful day. His mood and sensorium shifted as he enjoyed the sunshine and fresh air. The student wheeled him back upstairs, and he and his wife were both beaming. The preceptor reiterated that nursing is taking care of the whole patient, the whole person, not just the physical body or their medical diagnosis. This student demonstrated the heart of nursing beautifully. On a different day, the same patient with pancreatic cancer asked to get a bath early in the shift when there were many tasks to do. The student gave him a bath, simple but profound. The student didn't say, "It's not my job," or "Let me get the tech," or "I don't have time." It helped him start his day clean and gave him a bit more control by following the bathing routine he keeps at home. I admire this student who never sees any tasks as beneath her. The preceptor stated this: "I hope she never loses her ability to see what patients in her care need the most, even if it's just a bath or just time outside enjoying a fresh autumn breeze and some sunshine." So the SIUC nursing faculty are honored tonight to award the Daisy Nursing Student Award to Miss Maria Hernandez. And I also have, this is her preceptor. This is her preceptor, Mary Bowler, who wrote this to us. So I want to congratulate you. You have a pin for the Daisy Award, and you have this cute little statue and a certificate. So when you finish, you can sign it now if you like, or you can sign it later. But we have a banner that will be forever in our nursing lab. They'll have your signature on it. So congratulations. Okay. And now let's see who's up next. It's Dr. Blumenstock.
And now we're to the part of this evening's ceremony where we're actually going to do the pinning of our students. Many of you out here may be pinning some students. Some schools will do their pinning where they, one faculty will pin the first 5, another faculty will pin the next 5. We've really chosen as a faculty that we want students to be pinned by people who have really inspired them, motivated them, maybe pushed them to succeed. And so our students have the option of identifying any nurse that means that to them. So some of our students will be pinned by friends, by family members. We have preceptors. Some have chosen faculty to be pinned by. And so if you are pinning one of our students, we're going to go in alphabetical order. And so as your student kind of gets closer, you can come up the ramp and meet your student to pin them. And so I'll announce each student and the person that is pinning them. Okay, our first student is Kyan August. Kyan is being pinned today by Dr. Kelly Whittington, who is the reason she chose SIU Nursing. Dr. Whittington gave me a tour of the nursing lab during my senior year of high school. It was clear this was the place that truly cared about its students and would do whatever it took to help them succeed. And that has proven to be true. I want to thank my family, my professors, and the friends I've made along the way for supporting me as I work toward my BSN. I also want to honor Popsy, who couldn't be here today. During his cancer treatment, he told every nurse he met, "My granddaughter is going to be a nurse," and I know he would be so proud. Today, I can finally say, I am a nurse, almost. The next student is Kimberly Baradas. She's being pinned today by Judy Griffith, an RN supervisor. Thank you to my family for the constant encouragement and support that carried me through every step of nursing school. Most importantly, I'm endlessly grateful to my parents for the sacrifices they've made to get me here. To the nurses and coworkers who inspired me and showed me the heart behind the profession. Thank you for reminding me why I chose this path. Most of all, thank you, God, for giving me the strength and perseverance to get me to this moment. Our next student is Amy Brust. She's being pinned tonight by Grace Dosch, RN, BSN, a coworker and preceptor. I want to thank the SIU nursing instructors for supporting me on this journey through some of my darkest days and showing me compassion and understanding. This experience reminded me that nursing isn't just about knowledge or skills. It's about how you treat people when they're going through the hardest moment of their lives. This pin means more than an accomplishment to me. It represents resilience, compassion, and all the people who helped me get here. And most importantly, thank you, God, for everything. I will display pride and dedication in nothing more than my nursing career and patient care. Next up, we have Kennedy Culler. She's being pinned tonight by Destiny Wilson, one of our SIU faculty members. I'm blessed to have made it this far. I am living proof that with hard work and faith, anything is possible. Today, as I receive my pin, I step forward with purpose, compassion, and the heart of a nurse. Next, we have Chelsea Duke being pinned tonight by Anita Powers, RN, SIU faculty. Chelsea's being pinned by Miss Powers today. She wants to thank her friends and family for their utmost support, patience, and always believing in her. Mommy and Daddy, I made it. Next up, we have Glory Iniola, and I will be pinning Glory. She's thankful to be here, thankful for the support. I'm so proud of myself, and we are proud of you. Next, we have her sister, Grace Iniola. I will be pinning Grace. And this is a little story, what she has to say here about her and her sister. Coming all the way from Nigeria, this moment means a lot to me. I am grateful to be doing this alongside my twin sister. I'm grateful to myself, my sibling, my parents, my partner, my friends, myself again, and I'm happy to see what's ahead of me. And we are very proud of these. We're always proud of all of our students, but it really says a lot for our international students who really have a lot of extra kind of hurdles to get over to come here to study and become a nurse and care for patients. Next up, we have Paige Francis. Paige is being pinned by her grandmother, Vicki, an RN. Vicki served as an RN for 30 years. She would like to thank her family, friends, and loved ones, but above all, to God, for guiding her to this milestone and supporting her as she continues to pursue her future. Following graduation, Paige will begin her career as a cardiac nurse at Barnes Jewish Hospital. Our next student is Madison Haldeman. Maddie is being pinned by RN, BSN, and CNA instructor Melanie Nelson, who had a considerable influence on her desire to pursue a career in the medical field. She would like to thank God, her family, friends, and nursing instructors for supporting her throughout the last 4 years. Preceding graduation, Maddie will begin her career as a critical care nurse in the step-down ICU. Our next student is Cody Harmon. Cody will be pinned by Annie Owaji, manager, BSN RN. Cody said, getting to this point in his nursing career was no walk in the park, nor was it done alone. For the consistent support he received from faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, Jesus Christ. He wanted to say thank you. He can now confidently say that he is beyond ready to begin the next step in his nursing journey. This was the year of twins. Now we have his brother, Zach Harmon. He's being pinned tonight by Lacey Ghost, RN, charge nurse at work. I want to thank all of my family, friends. Did I say it wrong? Ghosh. Lacey Ghosh. I've been really trying hard tonight to get names correct. I want to thank all my family, friends, instructors, and most importantly, God, for helping me get where I am today. I'm looking forward to this next chapter in life and can't wait to see where it takes me. Our next student is Hunter Havens. He's being pinned tonight by Dr. Heather Brown. Firstly, I want to thank all the faculty for the countless hours they have put into building us up as future nurses. And I want to especially give my thanks to Dr. Brown, who I consider to be one of my greatest mentors, being privileged and honored to be standing here today and pinned by them. You have truly shaped me into the nurse I will become. Thank you. Our next student is Maria Hernandez. She's being pinned tonight by Dr. Kelly Whittington. As I achieve this milestone, I want to thank my parents for all their hard work to get me where I am today. Always checking on me, making sure I have what I need, and my mom's love language of making a warm home-cooked meal to make my hard days feel better. This achievement is mine, but it is dedicated to my parents. I couldn't have done it without any of you, my family, boyfriend, and cousins. Thank you all for your continuous love and encouragement throughout these years. Next, we have Kayla Knott. Kayla is being pinned by her mother, Tasha Marshall, an RN BSN, who has been involved in healthcare for over 20 years. Watching her mother care for others with compassion and dedication is what first inspired Kayla to pursue a career in nursing. She would also like to thank her family and friends for their constant support, encouragement, and believing in her throughout this journey. Above all, she would like to thank God for providing her with the strength and perseverance to reach this moment. Kayla is proud to announce she will be starting her career as a surgical nurse at Carbondale Memorial. And now we have Logan Kirkpatrick being pinned tonight by Stephanie Brace, an RN MSN. Thank you for yours and others' encouragement to make me a nurse. Our next student is Fallon Langdon. She's being pinned tonight by her close friend and sorority sister, Ava. And I'm especially proud of this because Ava Haas is a former SIU nursing student. So we love having our graduates back pinning our students. She's grateful for her support and for being such a strong role model throughout her journey. She'd like to thank her family for their constant love, belief, and encouragement. She's incredibly grateful to her instructors for their guidance. And most importantly, she thanks God for guiding her path and giving her the strength to reach this moment. She looks forward to beginning her journey in the trauma burn ICU at Springfield Memorial Hospital. Kaylin McIntosh is our next student. She's being pinned tonight by Anna Hartford, RN, BSN, and friend. Through every long night of studying and early morning clinical, my family, friends, and fiance have been right by my side, offering unwavering support and encouragement. When the stress felt overwhelming, they reminded me of my strength and why I started this journey in the first place. Their patience, love, and belief in me have carried me through some of the toughest moments of nursing school. I truly couldn't have made it this far without them beside me. I love all of you so much. I did it, Mama. Our next student is Lauren McNeilis, being pinned tonight by Destiny Wilson. I'm so grateful to have reached this milestone. Thank you to my friends and mentors for your constant support, encouragement, and belief in me throughout nursing school. I truly could not have done it without each and every one of you. To my parents, thank you for always believing in me and supporting me, even from hours away. I love you both so much. I'm thankful for every challenge this program brought my way because it helped shape me into the person I am today. I cannot wait to begin my nursing career. And next we have Megan Meadows, being pinned tonight by Dr. Kelly Whittington, RN, CNE, SIU faculty member. I want to first thank God for guiding me through this journey and my family, friends, and instructors for their endless support, encouragement, and patience along the way. As I close one chapter and step into the next part of my nursing career, I carry with me everything I've learned over the past 4 years. Those lessons will shape how I care for others on their hardest days. I'm committed to showing up with compassion, skill, and the best healing hands I can offer. This is just the beginning, and I'm grateful to serve. Next, we have Leslie Morales, being pinned tonight by Dr. Penrod. I want to thank all of my professors for guiding me and pushing me to become the nurse I am today. But most importantly, I want to thank my dad, Cirino, and my mom, Azalea. You are the reason I never gave up. Your sacrifices, your strength, your love carried me through every hard moment. You believed in me even when I couldn't believe in myself, and I would not be standing here today without you. This isn't just my achievement, it's ours. Next, we have Ellie Mueller, being pinned tonight by Destiny Wilson, an SIU faculty member. I've learned so much over the past 4 years at SIU. Of course, I gained the knowledge that comes with earning a nursing degree. But more importantly, I discovered the strength of my support system and what it truly means to lean on others. While writing this, I realized there aren't enough words to fully express how grateful I am today. So I'll keep it simple. I want to give a heaping thank you to my incredible family, to Team Awesome, and to the Lord for carrying me through some of the hardest moments and never letting me give up. We made it. Next, we have LaDeja Norris, being pinned tonight by Anita Powers, RN, SIU faculty. I want to thank God for bringing me through this journey and never letting me give up, even when I wanted to. And to my support system, thank you all for your constant love, support, motivation, and understanding. In my many moments of stress, tears, and dramatics, you all helped me keep it together. I love y'all real bad. Next is Grace Poppy, being pinned tonight by Kaylee Grinnell, RN, BSN. Grace is being pinned by Kaylee, one of her biggest influences in choosing nursing as a profession. She'd like to thank her parents for always believing in her and supporting her every step of the way, and her husband for his endless love, patience, and encouragement throughout this journey. It is truly by the grace of God that she is here today. Next, we have Aiden Rodemaker. Aiden is being pinned by Ryan Rodemaker, RN, MSN, and father. His dad is one of his greatest motivations to enter the nursing profession. Aiden will start his career as an RN at the step-down ICU in Carbondale Memorial Hospital. He aims to one day be an emergency department nurse. Our next student is Aubrey Ritter. Aubrey will be pinned by Dr. Heather Brown, who was always a phone call away this entire school year to help her with anything she needed. Also, I'd like to give a huge thank you to Dr. Blumenstock, who gave me constant guidance and reassurance in some of my most challenging times this semester. I want to thank my family and friends for sticking by my side these past 3 years. But specifically, I want to give a huge thank you to my parents who were there whenever I needed someone to talk to, who stood by my side at every step along the way, gave me all the motivation I asked for, and helped me achieve my lifelong dream. After graduation, I plan to begin my nursing journey as a labor and delivery nurse in Joliet, Illinois. Next, we have Jack Scoville, being pinned tonight by Amy Scoville, RN, who is his mother. His mother deeply influenced his passion for nursing. He gives all glory to God for the strength and perseverance that brought him to this moment. Jax would like to thank all faculty and staff for their guidance. He is excited to begin his career as an emergency department nurse at SIH. Next, we have Rachel Speakman, being pinned tonight by Destiny Wilson, faculty member at SIU. This moment means more to me than I can fully put into words. Nursing school was not easy, but every challenge, long day, and moment of doubt helped shape me into the person I am becoming. To my friends and mentors, thank you for your constant encouragement and for always lifting me up when I needed it most. I truly could not have done this without you. To my family, especially my parents, thank you for your unconditional love and belief in me. Even from a distance, I'm so grateful for this journey and excited to begin my next chapter as a nurse. Next, we have Alyssa Thompson, being pinned tonight by Anya Santeco, BSN RN, who is a coworker. Anya always made work fun and redefined her love for nursing, and she thanks her for that. But above all, she wants to thank her parents, the two most important people in her life, for always believing in her and picking her up when she falls. Everything she does for them. Our next student is Allie Toller, being pinned tonight by Dr. Kelly Whittington. Allie would like to thank her friends and family for encouraging and believing in her throughout her journey. She would also like to give thanks to God for giving her the strength and courage to continue through this chapter in her life. She also appreciates and is very grateful for all of her professors and administration that helped her along the way to be who she is today. She believed she could, so she did. 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Next, we have Kirsten Utley. I will be pinning Kirsten. First and foremost, Kirsten would like to thank God. Thank you for giving me the strength, perseverance, and grace to make it through this journey. There were moments when I felt tired and unsure, but my faith carried me, and for that, I'm forever grateful. I also want to thank my family and friends for standing by me every step of the way. Your support, encouragement, and prayers truly meant everything. Thank you for always speaking life into me, reminding me who I am, even on the days I forgot. I love you so much. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Big BSN. Thank you, Jesus. Next, we have Maria Vicente, being pinned tonight by Kelly Whittington, faculty member. Maria would like to thank her parents for their support and encouragement, as well as the many sacrifices they made so she could attend and succeed in nursing school. She's especially grateful for her sister Jessica, who introduced her to the SIU nursing program, and for guiding and supporting her every step of the way. Maria is excited to start her career as an RN at the ICU at Carbondale Memorial Hospital. Next, we have Allie Vittorio, being pinned by Dr. Kelly Whittington. Dr. Whittington initially facilitated her interest in completing clinical at Elmhurst Hospital, where she has secured a job on the medical surgical unit. A special thank you to Professor Blumenstock, who received countless emails from me this year and made my off-campus experience possible. I am able to graduate this Saturday due to my endless support from my closest friends from SIU, my boyfriend, and my parents. Next, we have Angelina Wiseman, being pinned tonight by Deborah Penrod, faculty member at SIU. I want to start by thanking everyone who has supported me during my nursing journey, my family, friends, classmates, and instructors who believed in me even when I doubted myself. This moment is special to me, not just because it marks the beginning of my career, but also because of why I chose this path in the first place. My grandmother. Her legacy is the foundation for the nurse I hope to become. Thank you to my instructors and clinical mentors for challenging me, guiding me, and preparing me for the real world of nursing. Thank you to my classmates for your encouragement, laughter, and friendship through every late night and long clinical day. And thank you to my family for your love and steady support. Next, we have Kirsten Wright, being pinned tonight by Mary Wright, an LPN. Mom, I'm so honored to have you pin me. Thank you for always checking in on me, for pushing me to keep going when things felt overwhelming. My fiance, Dalton, thank you for being my rock and my safe place. You've been the shoulder I could cry on and the voice reminding me I can do this, even on the days I didn't believe in myself. I truly couldn't have made it through without you. And to my sweet son, Jackson, you are the light in all my hardest days. You are my biggest reason. And lastly, I want to thank God for guiding me through this journey and for placing these incredible people in my life. I'm so grateful for you all, and I carry your love with me into this next chapter. Our next student is Lamaj Martinez Wright. Maj is being penned by Dr. Kelly Whittington. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118:24. Thank you to my family for your endless love, sacrifices, and support. And to my friends and teachers who believed in me and pushed me to keep going, I am grateful for every lesson, every late night, and every cheer along the way. I step forward with faith, hope, and a heart full of thanks. Thank you. And now we have Maddox Yates. Maddox is being penned tonight by Joyce Eads, RN Grandma. Today is such a blessing, and I want to thank God first for giving me the strength, guidance, and perseverance to reach this moment. I also want to thank my parents for their endless love, sacrifices, and support through every challenge along the way. Thank you for always believing in me and pushing me to keep going. To my instructors, thank you for your patience, knowledge, and dedication in helping shape me into the nurse I am becoming. And to all my family, friends, and classmates who supported me, encouraged me, and stood by me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I would not be here today without all of you. And last but not least, we have Miss Jillian Young. Jillian will be penned tonight by Dr. Kelly Whittington, a faculty member. Another journey coming to an end, and to say I'm proud of myself is an understatement. Thank you, God, for giving me this opportunity, giving me strength, patience, and guidance. Thank you to my husbands, parents, family, and instructors for all your support, for standing with me in my lows, encouraging me when I felt overwhelmed, and believing in me even if I didn't believe in myself. Your endless support carried me through this challenging journey and reminded me of why I started. This achievement is not just mine. It belongs to all of us. With God, all things are possible. And now Dr. Deborah Penrod is going to lead us in the nursing pledge. And do you see why I thanked you all at the beginning? Look at what you meant to these students and how you helped them get here tonight. We honestly thank you.
So we would like to invite any of the nurses in the audience, if you'd like to recite the Florence Nightingale Pledge with us. Graduates, I'd like for you to stand and light your candle under your seat. You have a candle under your seat. So, so graduates, I'm going to, oh, we're short one. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to say a line and then you repeat after me, okay? So I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession. And I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the healthcare provider in their work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you. And let's see. So I'd like to introduce Miss Nancy McNitt. She's going to come up and present to the class. You can turn your lights out now.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to complete the last two tasks of this evening. The first one will be the blessing of the hands, and the second one is going to be announcing the class. So first, let's begin with the blessing of the hands. So I want to talk a little bit about where this came from. So nursing, we act in service. Quite often, our job is sacred. So in our program, in your classes, we cover topics that are critical caring for patients, body, mind, and spirit. We also learn how to care for patients, their oxygenation needs, and all the very critical things that keep them alive physically. But we can't ever forget how much we have to care for someone's spiritual side. And I think throughout this evening, we've seen through many of you that you understand this well. So one of our chapters in our fundamentals textbook, and I'm sure they all remember fundamentals, it was one of the classes they took first when they came to nursing school. It suggests that there is something greater that connects all of us and gives us strength. We studied the importance of providing for the spiritual needs of our patients in nursing lingo, interventions like prayer, meditation, yoga, things like that, where we remind our patients that they need that care. And I think we also reminded you need that care for yourself as well, right? So body, mind, and spirit, very important. So another point I'd like to make is quite often nurses will take care of patients during times of very special spiritual significance. Frequently, we must meet patients where they are at during illness, death, or maybe even, if we're lucky, during birth. And we also need to remember that we just always need to remember that sacred part of our career, okay? And so this evening, what I would like to do is, this comes from a nursing tradition that is steeped in service, compassion, and care for our patient, and acknowledges that sacred. So if you would, go ahead and stand up, please. And go ahead and hold your hands out in front of you. So if you want to put your things down and just hold your hands out in front of you, kind of like this. So we give thanks for these students, their hard work and success. Bless their career as they begin life of service to mankind. May your hands always do good and never do harm. May they act with wisdom beyond their experience. May they always heal whenever possible. May they show compassion, caring, and comfort always. All right, that ends the blessing of the hands, okay? So there's only one thing left to do, okay? And this is the best part, right? Everybody gets to celebrate, all right? So please join me in introducing and congratulating the SIU Carbondale BSN class of 2026. Congratulations.
That concludes our ceremony tonight. Thank you all for everything you've done for our students. Now it's time for you all to celebrate together. Students, you can exit the stage, find your family and friends. Please partake of refreshments out in the lounge, and have a wonderful evening. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. No, I did not know. I looked over and I saw Miss Powers. She was like, I thought you knew it. You said this at the very end. Okay, when I said congratulations, I was like, no, it sounds familiar. And I was like, she was a pancreatic patient, so I was like, no,
Yeah, she snuck out. I need to go get her. I'll go find her. But okay, so I thought you would like what I read about you. That's an excerpt from what she wrote. I could literally send you the email that she sent us. Anyway, that's what I wrote. And that is the box that this came in. So that you're looking at you. Yes, yes, yeah, this is all yours. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, move that basket. Oh, good idea. Yeah, good idea. You're welcome.
And then Deb, why don't you take out the trophy and like you're handing it to her, and I'll take a picture.
Yeah, let's find Mary. I'll go after her. Yeah, I don't want to. Here, I'll leave this with you, and I'll try to chase her down real quick. Okay. I think I might be able to find her.
Yeah. Find her. We can take the banner and out by the balloon arch.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me grab my stuff. I'll grab this stuff. And,